back to Critical Flick. This week we're going over the new installment in the Conjuring series, Annabelle Creation.
So, Annabelle Creation is actually a prequel to the first Annabelle movie. And this newest installment to the Conjuring universe is, in my opinion, significantly better than that first outing.
Yeah, it is definitely better than the first one. I couldn't even finish the first one. And you can definitely tell that they took back the same roots from the Conjuring movies to complete a new horror film.
So this movie is directed by the same person that did Lights Out from last year, which we both enjoyed, thought was pretty good. And this is definitely a step up compared to the first Annabelle, but it does rank around the middle between Conjuring 1 and Conjuring 2.
Yeah, Conjuring's definitely my favorite out of the bunch, and then 2, and then I feel like the Annabelle Creation really stepped up its game in the scare factor. I was definitely scared throughout the whole film.
Yeah, it does. It's one of those horror movies that doesn't let up the whole time. There's not a bunch of a lull. In a lot of these paranormal movies, you have it builds up very slowly. This kind of gets going very quickly.
Yeah, this one starts off you are introduced to the characters, you get to the house, and bam.
So the movie is about this older couple who brings in these young girls who are orphans to their home, and you slowly figure out their past, and their past links in with the creation of the Annabelle doll, and how that all links together, and a bunch of terrible, crazy stuff happens. So that's basically what this movie is.
Yeah. I thought the acting was pretty good in this movie. The two young girls who were the main focus of the film, I thought they played a really good part. They really they definitely showed their bond and connection between one another. It made you care about them.
So I have to slightly disagree on this. I think that while the one girl, whose name is Janice in the film, who's pretty much the real main focus of the movie, I thought she did a good job. I think she showed a lot of range. She showed genuine terror multiple times. She really sold being scared and being a young girl. And the other girl, named Linda, who's played by Lulu Wilson, which you probably know from the second Ouija movie, which I thought she was really good in, she just is kind of dumb in this movie. She doesn't really have a ton of character, and she kind of just was... I didn't think she was great. I think she played kind of a dumb child, and I didn't really like that.
I didn't think that at all. I actually thought they both had dumb parts in the film, so, they both went in the room. The one, Janice stayed in the room and didn't leave, and I don't know, but I like their bond together. I didn't think one was better than the other. This movie is the fourth in the Conjuring universe, and after a while, usually movies, they don't have the best scare tactics, and they kind of lose its steam. Where Annabelle, the first one, actually I thought, I don't know about the rest of the movies coming out. But this one definitely picks off from Conjuring and Conjuring 2, and they give you more new scare tactics that you didn't really think of, and it's something different, and I really liked how inventive they were.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good quality scares. And this director shows that you can do scares without them being just jump scenes and loud noises. While there are jump scenes in this movie, because it's a horror movie, there's going to be jump scenes. It has a lot more of that very tension-filled fear that's slowly building, not just one quick little thing to scare you.
There's definitely parts that make you feel uneasy, and I don't know, that doll. Yeah,
the doll is creepy, and of course the setting that he builds in this world is really creepy too, with the lighting and just the movement of the things within the house. It's terrifying.
Yeah, there's other aspects to it that actually, it's not just around the doll or the entity. There's other things outside the house and everything that brings it all full circle.
I can agree that the cool thing they kind of did, even though it is Annabelle Creation, it didn't focus 100% on the doll. Kind of like the first one was just it loses its scariness if it's just constantly the doll. The doll's creepy, but at the end of the day, it's a doll. So you have these other paranormal elements in the movie that were very similar to The Conjuring that I thought worked really well.
This movie also has some violent scenes in it. There's a couple that I was like, what is happening right now? That was just a little jarring to look at, and I had to look away.
Yeah, that's what I actually like that, because I like a lot of traditional slasher horror movies, and while this obviously isn't a slasher movie, you have some really visually graphic things happen in this movie, which you didn't see in the other Conjuring movies per se.
Yeah, there's two scenes that stand out to me. And if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So I'd give this movie 7.5. I think it's a great horror flick to go see and get scared. It's great also in the Conjuring universe. Gets you more excited for the other movies that are coming out. And yeah, this movie definitely scared me. I had my jacket over my eyes half the time.
So I would actually probably give this movie an 8 out of 10. I think it's really good. I think it's a really quality horror film and a paranormal film. And there's a lot of bad paranormal movies. So the fact that this was able to do something and really develop the whole Annabelle story, because the first one, honestly, it's not good. But this helped build the Conjuring universe, and there is a little nod to maybe another Conjuring movie in it. You do get to see maybe what The Nun is going to be leading towards. So that was cool. I like the universe building in this movie. Overall, just like a really solid, fun horror movie.
Alright guys, this is our review of Annabelle Creation. If you could, hit the like button down below, as well as subscribe. We always appreciate it.
And if you saw the Annabelle movie yet, you should let us know what you thought about it. Do you think it's a lot better than the first Annabelle? Because we do. And how does it rank in the Conjuring universe for you? Alright guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Bye.